All right, guys, in this video, I'm going to talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly from owning a 2017 Prius Prime. All right, so let's start off with all the bad things about it. Number one, it's pretty small. It's only a 4-seater, okay? So it's not going to fit a lot of people. The trunk is small, okay? So the back seat's small, the trunk is small. If you're going to have kids, it's not a kid hauler, but if you've only got 1-2 little kids, yeah, it'll work out, but you're not going to be able to carry much in the back, especially if you want to get a stroller or something like that. What else? Electric range. It's not too long of an electric range. It's not bad. It is ridiculously reliable, but you know what? It's only about 25 miles electric range. Okay, so that's not a lot. The other thing that I don't like about the Prius Prime, the touchscreen. I am not a fan of this at all. It's wonky. It's not that user interface friendly. It's quite annoying, actually, to be honest with you. I put up with it. It's done the job. This unit actually failed on me, and this cost me $2,500 to $3,000 to fix. So this entire head unit here was replaced. Not too happy about that part. This part died like I think around 180,000 miles was when I had to replace the head unit, maybe a little bit over that. It's got a small gas tank, guys. 11-gallon gas tank. You're averaging roughly 50 miles per gallon. 20 electric range. It does charge slow, but it's adequate, you know. What else is the way this car drives in electric? I kind of like it. It's not that fast in electric mode, but it is pretty good in gas mode. It's peppier than I thought. I actually put a K&N Air filter in here, and it actually makes it run better and faster. So when I give it gas, it actually moves. The things that I don't like about this is, well, it's two-wheel drive. All-wheel drive is always nicer. But I do put snow tires on this, or I'll put all-weather tires on this vehicle, and it seems to work pretty well, and they'll get me by. It's a small vehicle, like I said, not a lot of room, but gets the job done. The low visibility in the rear. Okay, I do not like that. Never a fan of that window. But guys, that's it. That's the only thing that I can find wrong with this vehicle. There is a lot of positives to owning a Prius Prime. Number one is reliability, overall reliability. Pretty easy to maintain yourself. One thing I do kind of dislike is the plastic oil filter housing. That's kind of a pain to change out. Because I drive a lot of electric, I'll go up to 10,000 miles, and that's okay if you're using a lot of electric miles. I would not go beyond 10,000 miles. I prefer 7,000 to 8,000, but again, I'm using quite a bit of electric in here as well, and mostly freeway driving, so that makes a big difference as well. Things that I like, good value. Like, this is the limited edition. I have the heated steering wheel. I love that. Okay, it's got the heated seats as well in here. They're way down there for the heated seats. Air conditioning's working great. Easy to recharge the Freon. I've done that. I've made a video on that. Easy to replace the spark plugs. I've showed you guys how to do that. Even the coolant drain and fill is doable. It wasn't too difficult to do. Transmission, CVT, transmission fluid oil change. No issues, no problems. I made, I think, 2 videos on that. I changed my CVT transmissions at 90,000 and 180,000. It's running smooth and great. No issues with that. Engine oil, it's good. I stick to OEM or K&N Air filter synthetic. You just want to stick to a high quality oil filter if you're going to do that. What else is a plus for this vehicle? It's actually a pretty comfortable ride, and it's pretty quiet on the inside, at least with my experience with this limited edition. Some people have said it's kind of loud. Honestly, I think it's actually really quiet. The windows on this are pretty thick. I'm still on the original windshield, so for me it's held up. What else? Visibility is good from the front windshield, and the sides are okay. It's just the rear one that I don't like. The engine, let's take a look. Here we are in the engine bay. This one here is your coolant. This one's also coolant as well. That's the main coolant reservoir. This is for the I think it's for the inverter or something like that. I have these alligator clamps keeping my battery charged up. And you can see there, I've got that solar panel. It keeps this charged. This thing works really good because I'm not using my vehicle all the time. Oh, that's the other bad thing. If you let your Prius Prime sit too long, it's going to drain your battery, guys. These things have a lot of electronic components that just drain the battery. So that's another downside, is if you're not driving this every couple days, you're going to have battery issues. Although the original battery on mine lasted a ridiculously long time. I think it lasted like 150,000 miles plus or something crazy like that. So what you see in here is chili flakes. Okay, so I put chili flakes in here because I had some squirrels coming in here and kind of creating a nest, and I didn't like that. So that's why I've got chili flakes everywhere. This is very easy to access. Oil fill, spark plugs, okay, easy to access as well to get to and change. Air filter box. There's just these two clips right here. 1, 2, pops open, lifts out. Very easy to do. This is the low port to fill it with Freon. That's easy to do yourself as well. I made a video on that. And the batteries, this is my second battery, and it's working out really well. So guys, that's pretty much it. It's a pretty basic vehicle, and that's what I love about it. Okay, the K&N air filter does make it go faster. Tires are cheap to replace with because they're 195 65 15s. Okay, I had the rear shocks go out, and I replaced both of those and made a video on that as well. I did lose that one hubcap, so I'm kind of annoyed with that. But again, the downside is the spacing in a Prius Prime. And so that's one thing I don't like. This thing here, I just put this on because this thing fell apart. So I just kind of did a MacGyver. But I mean, look how small that is, guys. That's not much room in here, okay? So if you need more cargo space, definitely get a bigger vehicle. But otherwise, that's a wrap. Like, that's everything good, the bad, and the ugly about this vehicle, okay? And I used to have a cargo top on that to carry extra load, and that was actually fine, but you do lose miles per gallon. The quality, the interior on this is phenomenal, guys. Phenomenal. Okay, now people don't really sit in the back because it was just pretty much mostly just me sitting back here, but the interior is held up really well. Okay, so I'm liking that. It's a solid car, guys. Go buy yourself a Prius Prime. The one of the biggest problems that a lot of people are having is the coolant is leaking into the catalytic converter, and there's a bypass video. If you don't do the bypass, you're going to get smoke coming out the exhaust from the coolant. And I showed you guys how to fix that. No tools are required. I mean, no parts are required. You just need to have a couple simple basic hand tools to do. That's the biggest common problem that I see with the Prius Prime, okay? Also, it's been a problem in some of the Lexus versions with the Lexus, with the Prius engines in the Lexus. But otherwise, awesome vehicle. That was kind of the big thing. And go get yourself a Prius Prime. Headlights are original. Fog lights are running great. I like the safety sensors on this thing. It's solid. I need to give it a good wash though, guys. But it's just sitting here because my kid's in college and he'll get it this summer. So I'm going to make him clean it. Over and out. Give it one of those.